Tēnā tātou katoa, good evening. It's the end of the news as we know it. In a meeting with staff this morning, Three's owners, Warner Brothers Discovery, confirmed the closure of our news service, Newshub, with the loss of nearly 300 jobs and more than half of them from the news team.
Our last bulletin's been inked for Friday, July the 5th, after which the media landscape will be dramatically different, with TVNZ today confirming the cancellation of its current affairs program Sunday. Laura Tupou has the story.
Media addressing the media after confirmation of the worst for Warner Brothers Discovery employees. 150 of those roles are from news.
Companies come and go, but it's he tangata, it's the people who create the legacy and carry the legacy. That's what I'm really going to miss.
Even people that have only recently worked at Newshub, I think, feel part of the family. And that's what's going to get us through, isn't it?
The initial proposal put to staff 6 weeks ago was largely unchanged, save 10 roles that will join the 110 that will remain to ensure the television channel and 3Now apps continue. There have been reports recently that a Newshub news program could be made by another company, but played on 3.
Conversations are ongoing. I do not have any conclusion to share, but those conversations are ongoing.
But there is appetite out there for someone to fill this space.
Yes, I believe there is.
There was also a proposal from a group of senior journalists to save the 6 p.m. bulletin for an interim period while transitioning to a digital news offering, but it was rejected.
We're deeply disappointed that this has ultimately been unsuccessful, but as you've seen today, the company has told us that it could not see a path to profitability with the model. It was unwilling to sustain any further losses.
Because it wasn't able to address the issue, we didn't get an approval, and therefore we weren't able to proceed.
So the feedback was there is no pathway to profitability, therefore we reject this.
Yeah.
Advertising revenue was down $100 million over the past 2 years and $74 million in 2023 alone. James Gibbons says Warner Brothers Discovery doesn't go to any government to solve business issues, but market reform is desperately needed. The minister has no immediate answers.
I don't think I can actually say about anything. I'm trying to be who I am. I'm the Minister for Media and Communications, and what I can do is actually provide a level playing field for the media so that they can be more sustainable, modernise and innovate.
Media commentator and former TV3 News boss Mark Jennings believes a locally owned business could take over and would probably be a better fit than a global company.
To be honest, they don't really care about New Zealand. It's really about the bottom line. And this place has been losing too much money for them. And someone in Park Avenue in New York has gone, we're not having that anymore.
And for the finality today that they're going to go ahead with their plans to shut everything down is it's terrible. It's an awful feeling, and I just feel exhausted actually, and empty.
But you're still doing a story from yesterday.
Yep, got a story coming up on Newshub Live at 6, so you can tune in for that one.
That one and plenty more until July 5th, when our final news bulletin will air. Before we, like our employer Warner Brothers Discovery, will close the door on this chapter of New Zealand's media history.
Our colleague Laura joins us now. Kia ora, Laura. TVNZ also confirmed more job losses today.
That's right, Mike. TVNZ confirmed the cancellation of its current affairs program Sunday, with the last show going to air on the 19th of May. It also confirmed that their re-news team would be reduced from 10 staff to 6 staff. This, of course, comes a day after confirmation its midday bulletin and its tonight bulletin will stop, and its Fair Go program will move off air to a more digital platform. Newshub understands that those teams, Fair Go and Sunday, they'll be looking for 4 roles within those teams, coming from those teams I should say, 2 journalists, an editor and a producer. Now, many employees at TVNZ are part of unions, and one of those main unions is Air2, and a spokesperson, Michael Wood for Air2, has confirmed today that they will be pursuing legal action against TVNZ. They say the company didn't follow its consultation requirements. Under their collective agreement, workers must be involved in developing proposals like this, not just ask for their views at the end of the process.
Laura, tēnā koe.